Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to another GuruMatt streams. I'm not doing custom prisons. I'm actually making my own prison. And 1 second, like I got this picture. There we go. I got this picture up over on my second monitor where I'm going to be using as a reference while trying to complete my YouTube castle. And so like I don't know if you guys have noticed that there is a contest by Team 17. And I put it in the description below. So if you're interested in that, they've got the details over there. You have to make a prison and put the word contest in the title. And up for grabs are 220 pounds of Steam gift cards, I think. Or euros, I'm not sure what exactly the term is. There's not dollars, that's for sure. So hey there Juan, hey there Herbus, hey there Vardis. Herbus Vardis. Hey there Mega Meme, hey there Dirt, and technically yes I am a little bit late, but like the Steam, like the me streaming seems to work best when I wait for the time to click over and then hit go. Hey there Con, hey there Juan, it's good to see you, and Juan needs to refresh, and yes Con, I see you that you're here. It's good to have you, man. Alright, I'm not playing it. I'm editing it. Alright, so deep breath in, deep breath out. We're doing a meditative day where we're going to get this done. We're going to at least, I think we want to solidify the layout. And one of the things I was really contemplating is I really want to make the sea escape over in this direction. Like, I like this over here, but I really want an alternate way out of the prison, and I want to make use of the grappling hook. Like, I'm a huge fan, and so I want to somehow use the grappling hook to escape. And to do that, I'm gonna have to be building some sort of structure over here. So I'm thinking this side I actually kind of want to make mostly water, and then having some sort of land structure come out from there. So that's where I'm going. Hey there, Juan. Yeah, Twitch works. You what? YouTube ain't playing, boy, is what Pigeon of Doom saying. Uh-oh. It's Dirt, are you good? What's going on? What's happening? Okay, good. Phew. I don't know what's wrong. Like, sometimes stuff happens, and it's just like, I cannot control that. Oh, well. Hey there, Con. And I don't know if like my spiel got in, but I'll repeat it. So there is a contest currently going on, so that people can enter and win like a 20 pound or 20 euro gift card from the Escapist crew. And so I am going to enter this prison in there. But that means we're going to have to actually buckle down and get it to be really pretty. So we're going to have to redo the outside. Like, I'm very, very pleased with what we got in the middle. Like, I think, like, the very center of our prison inside here is pretty decent. Like, it could obviously use a lot of touch-ups. Like, the paths look kind of nice, but I don't know about the wood, you know, that sort of thing. So we'll get into that. Well, I'll probably maybe even do that during my off hours, but because it's like little tiny bits. But I'm definitely restructuring how we approach the outside of the prison as well. Because really, we thought maybe do like an entire town directly around the center. I'm like okay, that is something that we'll probably end up doing at least partly. But I do want to make the sea escape to be a lot more reasonable and accessible. So I'm going to actually be building out this way. And Constance, sorry I couldn't be here for the last few episodes. No worries, man. I'm glad that you're able to, you know, come when you can. And I'm always pleased to see you guys around. Alright, so, okay, so dryland dark, dryland light. I think what we're going to do is we're going to make a beach. That's going to be kind of our connector. It's going to... but I need inside if I want to build... See, the trick is I want to build out from the second floor over. So that means we're actually going to have to use inside tile on the first floor. Maybe we could use the white mosaic for the beach. it kind of has a little beachy feel. Okay, so whatever we do, it probably doesn't need to be much. At least to connect to the building that we're constructing over here. But it's gonna need to be reasonable. Oh, and that's also one of the things. I did kind of want to make it so that you couldn't use this to your advantage. Like, you couldn't actually escape this away other than using a grappling hook. So we're gonna dig deep and build specifically for that. Use sand for the beach. Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing. Like dry land or sand. I didn't even notice that was over there. Yeah, it looks great. So I'll be using sand for the beach. And then however we want to do this, like we'll just kind of circular tile for the most part, and then figure out exactly where we want our sea escape and what exactly sea escape we're going to do. A water escape. Maybe if we themes Rattlesnake Springs, will that give us... Yeah! Okay. And then I think we gotta go with this, just so that it has it doesn't like stick in too far. It looks a little bit more reasonable. See, Dirt says I should make an island and cover the inside floor with bushes like BSW? I'm not sure what that is. And KK says, this is new. Well, we've been working on this for a couple of episodes. But we are kind of like switching stuff up around. I'm actually looking forward to seeing the PriZEN testing thing. Okay, so... yeah, kind of... there's going to be hopefully a lot of cool prisons entered into the contest. And I am looking forward to that. So wood decking. Okay, what I'm going to do is I think what I'll do is okay, I need indoor tiles, I guess, for all the indoor stuff over here. Let's see. I want this a little bit wider. So we'll go this wide. There we are. And then we'll build on top of this. So it'll be our little island expressway. And I was really, like, impressed with Boy Scout Wizard's use of just... he used these things to great effect. Basically, he had just, you know, a couple wide tiles of... on the Jumanji map, he had a couple of bridges made out of these staircases. They were really cool. So let's see, maybe move this around slightly. I can't tell which looks better. Megmean says, I know I'm going to lose this contest. No, you're going to do great. And I should put sofas next to the dining room is what Juan is saying. I don't think there's any space really to put good stuff. Oh, you know, right here though. Maybe sofas would work. Let's give that a shot. Maybe what if we did 3 wides? I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I like it. Yeah, the pads were useful for figuring out spacing, but I'm not sure that I'll be keeping all this tile. Like, I'll figure that out later. Hey there, Pedro. Hey there, Juan. I love you as well. Let's see. Herb says, when I'm making a prison, pretty much all the time, I underestimate the size of the preset rooms. And I always have to largen the area. Yeah, that is a thing. That's kind of why I built large when I started out. And then I've taken out a couple of the various things, like there's no exercise time, there's no shower time. If I wanted to add those in theory, I could add like another little section over here where people would have to leave the castle and then go do their stuff, but that doesn't make sense from a stronghold standpoint, and I'm kind of a fan of leaving them out. Take care, Juan. Jacob says, what's the name of the prison? Tentatively, it's called YouTuber's Prison. The basic plot behind it is there's a whole bunch of YouTubers that are captured because they wanted to make sure that they put out videos at a consistent rate. And so this is like the facility where they go down and make all their videos. And then, of course, here's like the prop corner, and I don't know, everyone's making sure that they're doing well over here and processed. And it's just been fun. I'm having a ball. And so like we're trying to figure out, we got to get the outside of this. We're really well done. Like this over here could be better. It could definitely be way better. I just kind of threw that up there, just like, hey, you know, this is a decent entrance way. It's a decent kind of, if you had to key rush, you'd have to grab at least 2 keys. You know, you need a red key and then a cyan key, so it'd make it a little tougher. And then like, but I want to redo it. This obviously isn't the best. I do like some of the things that we have done. Like, I love these little pylons. They're really cool. Someone suggested those, and I like them a lot. All right. And then Dirt says, maybe double the fence, incorporate other areas around it. Yeah, like, we'll be doing stuff like that. I want to make this a lot prettier. And, but I got to, like, figure out the mechanics of, all right, so if you have a grappling hook, how can you get up here? Like, how will this work? And so what we have to do is we have to figure out a spot where it's up here. We're going to have like, you know what? Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll actually just, oh, that's right, because there's roofing up here. Okay. So that's fine. What we'll do is we'll build out to here. And, we'll figure out from there. So, you'll literally have to walk out to here and then grappling hook up. But that'll work. Where did I get the wall tile from? There we are. Just undo. So on the first floor, am I going to make them break through the wall? Or is it just going to be like a little extra area that people can check out? Like, I kind of like this. And then people will have to grapple to the second floor. And we'll put a roof up here, if I can find the roof tiles. There we are. There we go. Now it's like, is this too easy? Do I actually want to make it this easy? I think we do want to put like one wall over here. And then have this like, have like a couple of things behind here, meaning like that it was, Alright. Just kind of ponder, kind of contemplate. Because I want this to be fun. I want this to be kind of an optional, hey, I can do that. That looks fun. So I'm going to make this a little wider so it's a little more obvious. There we are. And more like a proper structure, too. Because we are going to be putting stuff around this. That's always the thing. My brain is always like, make it make sense. So why would they have this kind of building here? You know, we could put a bunch of stuff. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. So what we're going to do is we're going to incorporate a system where it is a fortified building outside, right? Okay. So we got the fortified building part. And there will be some doors coming in and doors going into this area. But in order to get to the roof, yeah, you have to grappling hook up. And I went too far. You have to grappling hook up. And in order to do that properly, we'll put all this around here. And then, so floor 1, yeah. So down here, we will be putting a couple of doors. Maybe just one door. You don't really need 2, do you? Yeah, we'll just be putting that there, and we'll be putting these over here. I mean, actually, you know what? Let's pretend that it's actually just an area where they have, you know, just regular storage. There's no way you can get out of here. I mean, unless you dig. I do want to make it tough, so we'll go ahead and put this over here. I like that. Because it's a storage area. It's kind of like one of their little storage places. Blaine Graves said, yes, but I didn't want it to make sense. Let's see. What happened to the rebellious knight? He made a castle away. And then dogs. Blaine. Okay, Blaine was talking about dogs, too. Yeah, Blaine's actually my real-life friend. He's a cool dude. So I love seeing him in chat. Okay, so. Yeah, we need these to make sure that people aren't breaking in that away. We will put double doors here for the reason that I don't want people to just dig under this door and then continue. I mean, why would they dig? There's no real reason. There's nothing to go. Unless I wanted to also dig that away. So I just really enjoy putting a grappling hook route into these maps. So we'll actually go ahead and get rid of the roofs here because it doesn't look as spectacular if... There we go. And then we might consider taking the corners off just so that it looks pretty. More stylized, you know? There we go. And it doesn't compromise the structural integrity of the escape. There we are. Get that back in there. And then I'll be putting a lot of boxes in here. And then we need something on the roof up here, or at least floor 2, to show why this is up here. Oh, you know, I almost want to make something more elaborate, but yeah, we'll just go with that. But then why would you have this out here? Is the question. Why would you have this just going straight up to the roof? Maybe they drop things in. Yeah, okay, you know what? I'll take that. That's my headcanon. They actually drop things in through here. So we should set up like that. Stream Forever says, I think I'm your only viewer, and you're not, man, but it's good to see you over on the YouTube or on the Twitch side of things. And then Ross King says, hey, glad you can stream at a European-friendly time. Yeah, I actually have a lot of European viewers. So it's one of those things where I really enjoy hanging out with you guys and been able to do so. And then Blaine's saying that I should make the upstairs look old and abandoned. That's not a bad idea. And I'm thinking maybe even the roof would be better white. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's just beautiful. And so first floor does need to have these back over here. Get these, get this out of the way. Oh, wrong tile. There. I want the tile to match, so. There we are. Magma Flare says, enter this to the prison contest. Yeah, Magma Flares, that's the idea. And then Ross King says, but to be honest, I'm happy while rewatching the streams than just relaxing. Yeah, you know, that's the kind of thing I enjoy as well. Like, I enjoy having a good relaxed time. Alright, so we're going to actually build the sandbar up to the prison itself. Except I can't, because I do need this to be inaccessible to prisoners. So we'll do that. We'll kind of build it a little bit further away. There we go. And again, it's like one of those, I know how to dig my way to freedom. I know all you need is 3 tiles. So I don't want you to be able to dig out easily. If you prepare with like a timber brace, more power to you. But I don't want to make it so that you can dig out within 3 tiles and then just not need to use a grappling hook. Hey guys, says don't enter Guru, don't enter this into the contest. It'll just make more competition. Sorry man, it's every man for himself. Every man for himself. So I like this. What we got going? Trying to get a good outline going. Just tap, 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 tap. See what feels natural. And then finish it up with not that tile. I mean, obviously, we don't want everything uniform, and we want to make things look prettier. So we'll be working on that. And closer to completion, we'll be trying to get everything looking much, much better. But for now, we're just kind of outlining and figuring out where stuff goes. And get this up right here. Blaine says, what's the contest? It's in the description below. There is a Team 17 contest where you will be able to submit your player-made maps and possibly win a bit of Steam money. It's actually pretty neat. Okay, I like that. We'll give that a pass for now. And it's a nice, simple little building that gets the job done. Yeah, I like it. So if you dig that way, okay, 1, 2, 3. All right. I'm almost tempted. See, like my original thought was to make this just a simple pylon, and then and not do anything other than just make it like a straight up floor without anything underneath. So I want to check that out and see what that looks like. Let's see what it would be like if we made it like this. That isn't too bad. That's not bad at all. And I'm tempted to make this into like maybe a little building where it actually has another rooftop. Like so it actually goes all the way up to the roof. So what we would do is we would actually have to erase the outside tiles and put some floor tiles down. So that's not too bad. The issue though is you need to leave enough space so that the person can actually get up to the roof. There's an animation whenever someone is using the grappling hook. So you need at least enough space for that, but... Oh yeah, I didn't actually put any of the tile down, so... I think I need like one more maybe. So something like that. And that way people can get up here and then wander around this way. And you know what? I could actually put a grate right over here. I kind of like that. Maybe even like this. And then a rooftop up here would be like, and that's also the thing. I don't know what you would really put. And you couldn't really put much. So it's kind of a, meh. Abort! Abort! No, it's not going to work. Jacob asks, have you vents? Yeah, actually. We got a pretty robust vent system up on the second floor. I haven't done anything on the first floor, though. So, yeah, that's a thing. I mean, maybe even make this accessible by event, but that's like, if I want someone to be able to just get a grappling hook and go home. Like, that's kind of the goal. I really enjoyed the Glorious Regime and their ability to do that. So I'm like, I kind of want to encourage that. Maybe even, you know what? What if we make this a multi-island escape? So we don't even have to have the escape tied to this island right here. We could have like a couple of islands going off into the distance, and you kind of have to traverse them with your grappling hook. I kind of like that idea. And then what we could do to make it to make it more like reasonable, is we could put maybe some sniper towers over here. If we can find the sniper towers. Did we already use them all up? That's actually a pretty good question. Sniper tower. I'm just scrolling and missing it probably. Guard cells, solitary blocks, control rooms. Yeah, these are all the pre-made stuff. Where's the sniper towers? I am blind. I'm like, where did they go? I do not know. Maybe I'm on the wrong floor. I think I was on the wrong floor. You got to be on floor 1 for that. Yeah, there they are. I thought I was going crazy. You can't put them on second floors. Take care, Jacob. Hey there, Lucci. It's good to see you. And sorry if I wasn't seeing you originally. It's I just, been really trying to make prisons. And it's cool that you like cookies, stream forever. Magma Flare says that GuruMatt, you can't escape that way without digging. I found it impossible to grapple from an inside tile. Oh. Okay, well, we can make this an outside tile. So, there we go. Or at least, there we go. So as long as, like, we have this over here, and we make it so that they're outside tiles, you should be able to do this. And obviously, we're going to want to test this ourselves. Get a grappling hook and get going. And I accidentally destroyed this, so put that back. No, that's floor 2. So that means if I wanted it, I would need it to be pointing down and in this direction. Perfect! Excellent. And I kind of like that, like, pylon idea almost. Except it's just a whole bunch of wasted space that's not really being used for anything. And I kind of like the idea of having it be storage of some sort. So we're going to change back this theme to center perks. We're going to use the outside there, and then we're going to go ahead and use this here. Oh, that's inside. So we're going to use the outside wood decking, though, over here. And that'll work. That'll work. Back to Rattlesnake Springs. Hey there, the Creeper Plays. It's good to see you, man. And Con asks, do you like Ireland? I do. I really like Ireland. It's an awesome place. Megaman says, I'm off to play Ark. My amazing Ewok base is fully finished. And it's about time for dragons. Ooh, that sounds exciting. Like, I really don't like putting stuff behind doors that people can't enjoy. And, like, so I want to put, like, a storage area here, and I'm going to put a guard over here as well. So that he'll path into here and people can't just dig or use this as kind of their staging point to dig far. I will, however, be merciful and put a locker in here. So if someone is going to run away from some guards and they're like, I'm in trouble, maybe actually I want to put it over here. So they can run in here and just run into the locker. Okay. And then, do I even really need these walls? Is a good question. I know I'm getting to like the minutia, but like I'm still learning when it comes to design. So I'm like, what if we just had this? Yeah, it isn't terrible. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and actually just PriZEN check this right now. Preview PriZEN. There we go. I was like, do not publish. That is not my goal. Alright, Blaine has to take care of some homework. Take care, man. And thank you for the good luck. Ross King says this could have been Mario Maker, but in better different circumstances. And so you just need a grappling hook, you're out. The guards won't even care. Yeah, no. I wanted to make it so that people couldn't dig out. Like, I wanted to specifically force people to grappling hook. And so you have to make those kind of choices. I like this look. I like this a lot. Like, the different levels here is fun. I'm thinking about moving these, though. I want to have people be able to walk outstairs, or walk outside with some contraband. So I was going to put them, like, in USS Anomaly, where it's, like, in the center. Okay, I'll delivery driver. Maybe I can get enough stuff for my escape. And then I might put it on easy, but I do enjoy having it on just normal. Alright, who is the last guy? Mr. William Yamamoto. Alright, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to get my intellect up. I think my stats are up here. The Creeper says that they are or the Creeper Plays says that they're working on the USS Anomaly. Good luck, man. And Magma Flare says, yeah, you need to make this prison a bit harder. Also, some of the cells can skip that detector, which is a tad unfair. Yeah, I noticed that too. Like, the outside cells don't get hit by the detectors. So that is kind of unfair, and it kind of goes against the theme of the detectors, where they're more meant to be annoyances than something that's hardwired where you can't avoid. They're meant to kind of trip you up if you're not paying attention. So putting them in the center, I think, is a lot more fair. It means that if you're going through the center path with contraband, without contraband, you're fine. But if you have contraband, you're gonna have to walk around. So I'm not gonna worry about like let's see how fast I can escape my own prison. I'm not gonna worry about contraband. It's a little bit. I mean, I'm not gonna worry about whatchamacallit. Anyway, brain is just shutting down. I'm not gonna worry about breakfast time is what I was trying to say, but I was thinking about too many different things, and so the words would not come out. Alright, so what I need is I need to find some duct tape, I need to find a rope. Yeah, we're definitely moving these. Boss King says, you know anyone on your Discord who plays the Switch? There were a couple of people that are asking about... Look at this tile. I need to change these tiles. There were a couple of people who were asking about Switch, and but like, I don't know if they've stuck around. Stickman Gamer says something that you should replace the doors at the small island with a red cyan door, because otherwise the grappling hook escape would be too easy. Well, at least not too hard. Well, the thing about the grappling hook escape, the difficulty will lie in figuring out that there is actually a grappling hook escape available, and because no one ever does it. And if they can figure it out, and they go through all the process of getting their intellect up to 70, getting that grappling hook going, and then escaping, more power to them. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to spice that up a little bit. Alright, so Magnaflare says, this does seem a bit inconsistent. Yeah. Like, we're just going around the outside edges looking in those desks. And it's definitely that we can't really change out our desks. Like, we don't have anything that we can really do about that. So, but we can move these things around. So that's what we'll end up doing. Megman says you should put a grate on tile floors between the empty cracks. Oh, that's actually a great idea. Like, you're talking about the grate on these things right here? Is that what you mean? Because that sounds cool. Or are you talking about the grate over here? Because the point I wanted to do is I wanted it to be like a hanging prison set. Alright, so Octodaddy says in the Escapist 1, guards were menaced, but TF the Escapist 2, with a decent weapon and decent PvP skills, you can knock out a couple of guards. Yep, that is absolutely true. Alright, so we do have rope, which is excellent. We do not, well, what we don't have is crowbars, and I need at least 2. But I'll go ahead and grab some extra rope. I don't mind that at all. And this is kind of what I like. I like having a lot of different options when it comes to looking around and checking out the various prisons and desks. I like being able to have a lot of desks to search through. And so that was kind of my goal. Steam Forever says, I don't know if there's vents. Yes, there are vents. You can see that by the little vent tiles, and actually I have vents in I think every single prison around here. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna kind of hoof out the rope to this kind of desk over here that I've been storing stuff in, and then we will go get ourselves beat up, go buy a couple of crowbars, and we should be good to go. Rusking says, oh, that sounds cool. Is Team 17, are they working more content for the editor? Absolutely. Team 17 is stated that they are coming out with more stuff. So look forward to that in the future. I'm really hoping that they're going to get like a POW Camp stuff out and Fort Tundra stuff out. I don't know if they're going down the line, because they started off with Center Perch 2.0 and then they went to Rattlesnake Springs. So, I mean, being able to play with HMP offshore pieces, huh? Wouldn't that be cool? I don't know. But, you know, they're not a huge studio, so they're working at things at their own pace. It says, hey Matt, I've expanded the factory, posting it on Discord. Nice, I'll look forward to that. Alright, Jenkins, you have not what I need. I need 2 crowbars, people. Bring me the 2 crowbars and we will be fine. Maybe you got them. Des, no. We got 1. Excellent. We don't have 2 though. Gonna have to wait for the reset. That's actually kind of a bummer. I don't think I've ever seen a favor give a crowbar. Oh, definitely want to avoid the doggos. Ross King says a good idea is porting it to the Switch and other consoles. We exist, you know. See, Ross, the problem with that is, and this is the only reason it came out for the PC, is they had basically tied in the PriZEN editor to the Steam Workshop. I love this little area. It is so green. Like, just walking around, like, some of this stuff really is tons of fun. Like, I really enjoy the little throne thing we got up here. Like, that's pretty cool. Not so sure about, like, all this spacing. All that jazz. They're fighting. I like that he's, like, fighting, but he's, like, not willing to actually throw a punch. He's like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. And then I enjoy putting out these dogs right next to the roll call. Like, as a soft contraband detector. I think that's a lot of fun. Steam Forever is the edge of the this prison castle things. Like, yeah, there's stuff over here. Like, you can't get out. With that, I don't know what you mean, man. Gaming says greeting Max, greeting gaming, or greeting Matt, greeting gaming. And Stickman Gamer says, does this prison have a helicopter escape? No, I haven't been able to figure out a good place for a helicopter escape. I might put one on the area around the map, but there isn't one on the roof, because the roof needed to be clear so that I could have all those prisons kind of hanging over nothing, which I thought was a lot of fun. Alright, so we finally got all the pieces to the escape. We just need to get them together and check to see if this will actually work. And I've actually been looking over various castles and castle towns to see kind of what structures I might want to follow. Golden Gamer says I should make a prison called San Pancho 2.0. I've never played the first game. So I've heard of San Pancho, but I've never actually played it myself. Alright. We have the grappling hook of justice. And it works. Awesome. And there you go. As long as you can figure out how to get yourself a grappling hook. And then we probably want to litter the roof with a bunch of stuff. So people have to walk through it. Like, you know, people like hang out there for fun on the weekends or something. Octodaddy says, I'd love to see you play the first game and see how you react to the drastic change of mechanics. You know what? That might be a thing. I might look into doing that sometime in the future. That does sound kind of fun. Yes, the grappling hook of justice. It freed us from our oppressors. Alright. So I like that. It's an easy escape, quote unquote. But the trick is, of course, realizing that it's even there and that it's doable. I kind of give big hints in that, like, you really can get out here, but like only if you dig super hard. I'm even tempted just to negate all of that and make this a lot tighter so that people can't. But it wouldn't look as good, I don't think. And I want some people to be like, if you're going to dig and you're going to be like smart about it, go for it. But you know what I want to do also is I do want to make this a purple door at least. Just so that people can't come out here in the middle of the night and use that. So we'll actually be putting purple doors up. Yeah, I like that. So it's accessible during the day. I almost kind of want to put, like, I think I will. I'll put some fencing out here, like guardrails, to be like, don't fall into the water. Because it is a prison, and you do kind of want to, I mean, it's for their protection. Steam Forever says, make the escape, you need a red key too. Like, I kind of don't want to do that. I really want to just have, like, because making a grappling hook is a journey into of itself. But I guess I could. Nah. Meh. Alright, you know what? That's actually kind of reasonable. That way you need two things. Yeah, you know what? Having at least two things to make the escape work, that's okay. But really, do I want to? I agonize over the silliest things. It's Like, do I want to make this easy or not? Do I want to make this hard or not? I don't know. I don't know. It's one of those what ifs. That is definitely a maybe, if and. Dirt says, I wish you could put in payphones and write hints. That you can do that in the description, technically. Golden Gamer says, please do a YouTuber prison. The prisoners can be Sir Casio, Want, Dark, Mr. Nicky, Seymour, Mr. Remedy, Fabatista, Pack, and Mike. They're Portuguese prisoners. Like, I would love to be able to do all the prison inmates and have them named as I want them to be named. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen. When someone loads up your prison, they use their own prisoner names and whatever random prisoners they get. So I can't preset who the prisoners are going to be, unfortunately. That would be so cool, though, if I could. Nightmare Flare says, I would put a wall of fences or something so it's still sort of a wall, wait till roll call, then leg it thing. Yeah, like, yeah, I'm not going to make someone go through all the trouble of making a grappling hook and then not be able to escape easy. Like, that's the kind of the goal. So we're just going to set it like that. That's fine. Dirt says, this is a YouTube prison. Yes, this is theoretically, people would make, like, I kind of like this setup. We got desks and cameras watching people make YouTube videos. Octodite says he posted something in the Picture Post channel. Excellent. I'll be checking that out later. Alright. So back to the drawing board. I enjoy a lot of what we have. Like, I really like the beginning of this prison. I like that this is... oh yeah, that was one of the things we wanted to change. We wanted to make sure that these bad boys were moved. Like, will they work just directly in the center here? Just so people are like... Oops. Just so that people are like, cannot go through without being in the metal detectors. Watch out. Memflares, is this still as easy? I like what you're going for. It just seems really easy. Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't need to make every escape hard. Like, having the escape being super hard doesn't necessarily make for a really fun map. Having the escape be moderately difficult does. But, like, so instead of making something ridiculously difficult, you make something a challenge. So if you have contraband, you now know not to walk in the middle here, which I think having them, like, directly in like front of each other is a little wacky, but maybe a little more spaced out. And I like this. I like it. I kind of enjoy that as a player. Now, if I want to wander around with contraband and I want to be checking desks, I know that I have to make a much more longer route. Otherwise, I could just be like, oh, I have no contraband, I could just wander in here, And that's kind of the point, is not necessarily to be super hard about it, but to make sure that people are careful and use their brain, use their noggin, use their skills. I am interested in seeing, though, like, Megamine had this suggestion of maybe putting grates in front of all these. And I kind of like that. Like, as a design choice, I really like that a lot. I think it adds a bit more of a isolated feel to the prison. Or it's to the cells, at least, because it means that there's even one more step further from them. Like, they're going to have to step over that grate every time that they leave their cell, so they know, yes, you are hovering above your doom. Alright, I think we got them all. If I just eyeball that one more time. Yeah. Now, is it cool to go out too wide? Would that work? Nah. I like that. Stickman Gamer says, you cannot make your own prison rooms or edit pre-made rooms, sadly. Correct. I mean, technically you can make your own rooms, but you can't add desks to them, so... yeah. And yes, Subnix, you can't change all the rooms of the... or you can't change any of the door rooms. Which is sad. But, you know, it's one of those things. And so our vent system, the goal of the vent system in here is to give you options on where to go at night. If you have if you like using the vents at night, you can go various places just fine. Okay, so I really like the little island we got going over here. Like, I think that's really cool. Maybe even put a little more sand out. Neat. Neat. Is there anything else I wanted to do for this area, though? Maybe closer towards the center over here, put a little bit of grass around. Like kind of like how it is an island they built something on top of. So they would have some grass. How's that looking? Moderately decent. I kind of want to put maybe like, yeah, or I can't actually put over there because the escape is over there. So we will go ahead and put this like there. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, see? Yeah. There we go. I'll play with that later. Take care, stream forever. Let's see. Okay. So we got like a decent little island there. I like that. It's an alternate route to escape. And that's kind of the goal. I want to make escapes for how people like to escape. So I like having all sorts of different ways to escape and all the different trials to escape. So I enjoy building like that. So, okay. What do we got going here? Oh, man, it's been like almost an hour and we just did like that one little island. Yeesh. But no, like we dialed in on what we really want to do. So I'm happy with that. Let's see, what do we want to do now? So one of the things is I wanted to make it so that maybe there was a bit more. Yeah, I wanted this to be a bit more of a waterway. So I kind of like this as a where our land comes back in. Maybe even extend it out a little bit further. Yeah. So it's like, I know I had this up here first, but having this over here being where our waterway comes and goes just makes a lot more sense. And maybe even kind of extend it like this. Yeah, I like having this as like a Cape Horn or something like that. That'll work. That'll work. And maybe just a little more curved that way. And now we're getting into what makes things look pretty. And we got to make a beach. So we got to go this way. I really should go watch Boy Scout Wizard's videos. He does a lot of basically a lot of really great looking maps. I should be cribbing his notes, man. Like, I have no idea how he does it. Alright. Oh, man. We're going to have to beach up all this property. Just to make it look good. Well, that's fine. That's what we need to do. That's what we'll do. Sebnik's Remix says, I will waitin' for the editor when we can make our prisons with our rooms, saving them, etc. Just making rooms like in the first part of The Escapist. Yeah, you know. I understand people not wanting to edit without having all the things that they want in the editor. Hey there, Wild Gamer. It's good to see you, man. Matt McFlare says, I don't think taking inspiration from other people will help too much. Just remember to be original. Not necessarily what they do, Matt McFlares, but how they do it. Because, like, he has a way of using the art in the PriZEN editor at a level that I do not. And so I want to, like, it's basically like learning from painters. And I really don't want to delete all of this, but I kind of want to get rid of all this. Yeah. And then, like, because the way that he makes everything, it looks so pretty. And if I can figure out, like, maybe he brushes this away or brushes that. It's like watching a painter and figuring out the brush strokes. It's not necessarily painting what they painted. And so we're just going to do this for a while. I actually was planning on trying to get the Subnautica music. Like someone said that if you bought Subnautica, they gave you their soundtrack for free or something like that. So I was going to have that be playing in the background. And I was like, I can't find it before the stream. Hey there, Awesome King. It's good to see you, man. And Golden Gamers asks, hey, Matt, is it possible to do a cutscene? Unfortunately, no. That is not possible to do. Although... Okay, if you were, like, super, super ambitious, you could theoretically make your own cutscene and then in the submission of the PriZEN, like, post it on YouTube and then link that in the submission. Because it allows you to submit videos. There we go. Me gusta. Me gusta. Like that does, obviously this needs to be cleaned up. And I might push the, actually I think I'm going to be pushing out, so this is one of the things, if you're not happy with what you got, you just got to buckle in and redo it, because I am not satisfied with that distance. Like, I think we could do a little bit better. Like, I think having a little more moat space between what's going on and the outside is very good. So we'll be kind of pushing a lot of the things back. I think this is okay. Like, this part is okay. But I want there to be, like... Out here, we'll just draw new lines. And we'll keep that. We'll go down a little bit further. And we'll just go out a little bit further. Yeah, I like that a lot better. So this will be our new beach area. And I kind of like, you know, using a wavy motion. I feel like Bob Ross here. Little trees, little happy trees. Alright. Awesome King says I'm sick, so that's why I can watch. Well, I hope you feel better, Awesome King. You are an awesome dude. Golden Gamer says, say beijoro para Portugal de Brazil. Okay. And Supertrex says, I was at school, so I am late. Well, welcome to the stream, Supertrex. Dirt says, Matt, did you buy the game in early access? Subnautica, yes. I did buy it in early access. So I should hopefully have what you guys are talking about. Janata says, the only dream I want is to have GuruMatt reach more subs than there are people on the planet. That is my dream as well. I want more subs than there are people in this world. I like it. But no, thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. That's really awesome of you. Alright, so we're just gonna... Oh, right. I was planning on cleaning up so that it went towards the second row, not this row. So let's just do this. This is kind of the meditative part of prison building. You know, you gotta get into the groove and maybe you put on some good music. I'm not a huge music person generally. I do enjoy the occasional tune. But I know there's a lot more people out there that are like, oh, you just gotta listen to this. It changes my life. I get so into it. And I'm like, it's nice. I like it. But not the life-changing part where I'm just like, yeah, okay. You know, sometimes music doesn't just hit me the way it hits other people, but that's fine. It's not for everyone every moment of every day. Alright, Supertrax, go have fun playing your game. And hey there, Wild Gamer. I don't know if you caught me saying hello to you before, but I want to say hi again. Golden Gamer says, I know I'm annoying. No, you're not annoying, man. I appreciate all the questions and the interactivity. But I want to ask if you can play 7 Days to Die. It's a game of survival in the apocalypse next to Livre. Like, I don't own it, so probably not going to be playing it. I have so many other games that I've been needing to play, and I would love to play every single game that I get suggested, but I don't have the money or the time. So that's probably not going to happen. Just to let you know. Alright, so what do I want to do with this? I'm thinking go ahead and just get this going like that. Yeah. Maybe even have little inlets like that. Like, I'm really love trying to get a little bit more organic feel when it comes to making these designs. And so I'm going to try my best, see how that works. Like, yeah, I don't think that was good. But... there we go. Man, there we go. Stickman Gamer says, well, you can buy subs, but I don't think even with all the money that exists in the world, you can pay that. No, that's... I don't even want to buy subs. Like, I'm very much if you enjoy the content, I want people to enjoy stuff. And if you enjoy, great. If you don't, okay. You know, it's not everything is for everyone. And that's something that some people fail to grasp, and it makes me laugh. But it's one of those, I want people to subscribe that enjoy. Okay. So we got ourselves a handy dandy kind of beach outline. A beachy feel. But so that's going to be it for me now. And we'll be doing some more later. I'm planning on having multiple prison editors during the rest of the week until we get this knocked out. I'm going to be leaving for Japan a week and a day from now. So one of the other things is I'm going to be on Twitch, and I'm just going to do a marathon of all the prisons that I have on my Please Play My Prison list. So if you want to watch me play those, you're going to have to follow on Twitch. I'll put up a video on YouTube saying that I'm going to be over there. But I don't know how many I'm going to get through. I'm going to try to get through all of them. But then later on, I'll be porting those videos onto YouTube kind of on their own. So you heard it here first. Take care, gaming. Awesome King says, do more, please. We'll definitely be doing more later. Chinada says, just put a G for GuruMatt on the water or on the roof. I wish I could put. Yeah, you know what? Let's put a G somewhere just for on the water. Put a little. GuruMatt. I will put that there for now, and we'll go ahead and hit save. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to hit that like button. It really does help me out. If you want to leave me a comment in the section below, I love reading them. And of course, if you want to subscribe to see more of this stuff, feel free. And the little bell next to my subscription button turns on notifications so you know when I'm live and when I upload more videos. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And remember, good luck escaping.